What is going on, you guys? As you can see, I have made a brand new TikTok clipping page, and in this video, I'm going to be editing the video and posting it so you guys can see my process, and I want to see if I can build this page from scratch and show you guys how exactly I do it. So as you can see right here, the niche I am going towards is like Christian religion type clips, and the reason why I picked this is actually a lot of these clips have been popping up on my For You page lately, so I'm going to try this niche out and see if it works or not. And as you can see, I made a profile picture in my bio already, and I just made my account name The Christian Clipper, and to make this logo, I just put it into CapCut and added an image, text, and just screenshot it, and then you could just put that as your logo. I also want to say that I created a free Discord community for aspiring TikTok clippers, or if you are a TikTok clipper, or even a video editor. I would love for as many people to join as possible just to get free value, and it costs absolutely nothing. So if you want to get more knowledge on TikTok clipping or just video editing in general, join the community. It'll be in the description down below. So this is the podcast I found right here on TikTok. It's with Charlie Kirk, and he interviews Cliff in this podcast. So this podcast has a lot of potential to get a lot of viral clips. So we're going to copy and paste this YouTube link into a YouTube to MP4 converter. Lately I've been using Y2 Mate because it's been working the best for me with the best quality. So we're going to convert this and download this and bring it into Premiere Pro. So now that the file is in Premiere Pro, we are going to bring it into the timeline, keep existing settings. We're going to go to text, and we're going to go ahead and transcribe the entire audio so we can find key points from the podcast that we specifically want to find. So as that is transcribing, we then want to go back to the YouTube video and just go through the comment section and see if we can find any timestamps from any comments, because if people are commenting about a specific timestamp, then that has to be a good clip. So we're just going to scroll down, see if we find anything. And as we can see right here, 29:48, this was the best part. Cliff cries. So this could be a clip. So at 29:48, we're going to do that. But also, to find more potential clips for Opus, you can get free clips. So we're going to copy and paste the link into there. And with the free trial, you get up to an hour and a half. So that is an option to find clips. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to use this specific timestamp at 29:48. So we're going to go to that part here in Premiere.
We lost our 18-year-old.
So as you can see here, this was the best part to start the hook of the video, because that is the most important part when you're posting these clips, because that is how you're really going to hook the viewer into the video, is by the first 3 seconds of the video.
We lost our 18-year-old brother back in October to an accident in our front yard.
So we just found this 6-minute segment, so we're going to bring this into its own sequence here. So the premise of this video is that he lost a family member, and as you can see, it's a 5-minute clip. So what we can do is we can divide this one whole segment into like 4 to 5 different parts. Now, since it's 5 minutes, we could probably do 1 minute to 1.5 minutes for each part. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to use this as one entire video and upload it to the clipping page. But keep that in mind if you do have a longer segment, that you can easily divide that into a lot of clips. Now, the next step is adding all the effects to the video to make the algorithm not detect it. So the first thing we want to do is duplicate the clip, and then we want to make this big. We're going to add that blurred background presets. I have a blurred preset, but it's just a Gaussian blur effect. And then I like to add a drop shadow to the top. And the next thing we want to do is create our own watermark for the clipping page. So the page is called The Christian Clipper. I personally like the Montserrat font, and we could just do extra bold and pick our own color. And then we want to lower the opacity so it's not taking too much space. I think that's perfect right there. And then we want this over the entire layer of the video. And the next thing we want to do is add a 3D filter effect. So that's called Basic 3D in Premiere Pro. And what we want to do is we want to change the swivel to 180. And that pretty much just reverses it and makes the algorithm less likely to detect it. The next thing we want to do is add our own outro. And I personally do this with the page I currently run, and I personally think it helps. So if you go to jitter.video, you can see all these different templates. So we are going to add our own outro template. So as you can see here, we're going to replace this with our own image. So we're going to replace media, go to our clip folder, and go to logo. And there, this is where it replaces it. You can adjust the circle if you want it and change the color. We're going to change it to that light blue color. But it's nothing too complicated. You can make your own custom one if you want, but with Jitter you can just design a simple custom logo. So there's that. So then we want to export it 720p because that's what you can get with the free version. And then we want to change this to mauve, M-O-V, and then let that load. And then as that happens, let's go to the text. Let's copy and paste the color since we're going to use this as like our branding color. For the outro, we are going to make our own background with this color. And 5 to 6 seconds or however long the outro is just perfect. So that should be a good length. So now we have our own intro, and as you can see, we have the watermark, but we can easily remove that by creating a mask. So we're just going to create a mask around the outro. And as you can see, the logo got removed, and here's the outro. So we're going to end it here. So something like that. It doesn't have to be too fancy, just something to where it makes your content look more original. You could also add a follow more text effect, but I'm just going to leave this as is for the outro. So not bad. Now it's time to add captions. In Premiere Pro, I personally use Firecut, and if you're interested, I do have an affiliate link down below. I personally use this for a lot of my projects, and as you can see, it can automatically cut out silences, remove filler words, add zooms. It can add captions, which is what I mainly use it for. It's a pretty unique tool, and it does cost money, but I really recommend it if you want to save a lot of time. But for this case, we're going to add captions and do the full sequence. So as we can see, the audio has been transcribed, and there are a lot of different presets right here that we can use. So if you like the Hormozy effect, Ali Abdaal style, Mr. Beast, the one-word pop-up effect. For this case, I may use the Firecut effect. I kind of like that with it being 1 by 1. We're going to do that. And then coloring. We're going to do that lightish blue color effect again. And let's see how that looks. I like that. Maybe less of a outline. So let's reduce that. Or if you want, we can remove it. Yeah, let's remove it. I think it personally looks better. Let's add a little bit more size so it's less words on screen. So now that we're ready, we can do rapid, which will make it load faster, and let's add captions to the sequence. And keep in mind, you can also create captions in Premiere Pro itself. So you would just go to text and then create captions, and then you just create your own custom amount. If you want a single line, double line, the amount of words you want on the screen, and then you just create captions. And then once you do that, you would just go to Essential Graphics and then create your own custom text and make it its own preset so you can use that for all future videos. So while the captions are loading, we are now going to make a title card. And the video is kind of about like how to cope with the family loss. So that may be our title card. So this can be our title card for the video, which lets people know like what the video is about. So we're going to center this. We're going to give it a white background. We're going to make the text black. And then bring this down. And then we'll have this over the entire video. The captions are still loading, but this is pretty much all you have to do when creating an edit. Now, since I'm not monetized on my page, I really don't need to be worried about getting kicked out of the creator fund because I'm just creating this page. So I really don't have to go too in depth with the edits, but this is just everything you should do when you are in the creator fund. And I would also recommend adding a image up here, which for the sake of this video, let's do that. So we're going to go to Google and type in like family loss stock photo, and let's just take a look at one of these images. So we want to use a stock photo image, so let's do that. So now that our image is here, we can now add this up here. get it positioned correctly, and now that's pretty much it. And if you don't edit in Premiere Pro, then I would recommend you using CapCut, which they have the Pro version that also costs money, but that is cheaper than Premiere Pro. So if you are definitely on more of a budget, then I would highly recommend that. But I believe with CapCut, they also have a free caption feature that you can use. But also keep that in mind if you're wanting to create captions. Now that the captions are done rendering, we want to resize them. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's make them a little bit smaller. That's perfect. And then we're going to copy and paste the same thing on all of it. So as you can see right here, the official edit is now done. Now all we have to do is export this and upload it to TikTok. So I have the TikTok application downloaded. So now I just want to upload my file. So I'm going to make a short caption just similar as the title on the screen. So let's just make it how to cope with family loss. And I always like to give credit to the original person who posted this video. So this was Charlie Kirk on his podcast. So we're just going to tag his original account. And for hashtags, I say use 5 to 7 hashtags that have to do with the video. So we're going to do hashtag Jesus, hashtag God, hashtag Christian TikTok, hashtag Charlie Kirk, and hashtag Cliff Kicknettle. And then if you want, you can click edit video and add your own audio. So this is more of a sad video. So let's type in sad and see if there's any sad songs we like. And you can favorite audios. So I like this one. I use it a lot on my other clipping account. So we're going to increase the audio a little bit.
We lost our 18-year-old brother back in October to an accident in our front yard. We lost our 18-year-old brother.
So this is pretty much the entire process of what you want to do when you create a new TikTok clipping page. Now we're going to post it, and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to upload results right here. This is what the video looks like in a couple hours. Hopefully it does really well. We'll see. I think it could, but you never know with TikTok clipping. 20 hours later, and this is currently what the page is sitting at. And let's just say the video's kind of flopped, and the edited video that I did in Premiere Pro, as you can see, did the best out of all of the videos. I did use Opus to post a lot of these clips, and they honestly just flopped. So I don't know if I'll continue with Opus specifically for this page, but this is what we're looking at. I'm going to double down and post on this for the next month. I'll make an update video, and we'll see where this page is at and if there is potential for this page. If you have watched this entire video, I really appreciate you for watching. And if you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord community down below. It's completely free. I would love to give value and others just to help everyone out as a community. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching.